All right, live again. Let me go grab something. We're doing another picked off draft tonight with yours truly and Lizzie. And Scott will probably be in the background. We're going to do New Year's resolutions. I can't remember if we're doing best or worst. But we're going to do one of them, and it's going to be awesome. All right, Maura's on. Lizzie's on, so I'm adding her name. And I'm really hoping my earphones work this time. Hey there? Hey, you there? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
good. Hey, it's not going through my headphones again, so just give me a second, okay?
Okay.
Just sounds a little better when it does. One sec.
I hear all of your kids.
Oh, they're all, it's crazy. It's a madhouse. It's amazing that I'm standing here right now. Look, this one, she's wearing pajamas on pajamas. So she's got pajamas and then pajamas over top of pajamas and a headband and something.
Good look, Ash.
Bye. All right, let me try to do this really quick, okay? I don't know why it's
Okay.
not working when I try to plug these things in.
What are you trying to plug in?
My AirPods.
Oh.
For some reason, like I literally was just listening to the phone. Ashton, hold on, big girl. It's not working. Whatever. Come on, Ash, you gotta go. How's your night? What's going on with you guys?
Things are okay here. Camden's is in the bathtub where he always is. He spends about 75% of his days in the bathtub.
Hey, that's good. These things, right?
So,
It's that way.
right. So, tonight. Worst New Year's resolutions, right?
Worst New Year's resolutions. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Faithy. My little cousin Faith just came on.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
And Brad's on here
Brad,
too.
yeah.
Brad, we're playing your topic, worst New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, thank you for that, Brad. That's awesome.
So, yes, thank you. Uh-oh.
Say it again.
I said I was thinking about this topic and I really was struggling. So we'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
All right.
I
So
was talking to Amy and I was like, is it best or worst? Because
it's worst. It's worst New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Like the worst ones. I mean, I really don't think it matters because all of them are crappy because no one follows through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like we could probably just say New Year's resolutions because it's probably starts off as the best and goes Maura said there's no sound.
It was probably when I was trying to mess with my headphones. Can somebody tell us now if it's working or not?
All right.
Amy, can you log in real quick?
I can hear perfectly fine.
Yeah, I can hear you great too.
Brad, are you still on here or Faith? Can you tell me if you can hear? And let us know before we continue.
Before we make fools of ourselves.
Before the camera's up our nose for an entire 45 minutes. Oh, just me?
All right,
good to go. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Good.
So
all right,
yeah, I suppose they could have started at best New Year's resolution and became your worst resolution. I mean, I'm sure that that's probably the most typical way this thing goes, right? So yeah. I mean, I guess whatever, right?
I think whatever, right? I think a lot of New Year's resolutions go to worse. I think you're right. I was thinking of them, I was thinking of best ones. And then
like we have our
worst, I was like, well, I guess they're the same. So
right, because like we start, of course, with the best intention, right? Like we have all these. Amanda Kanya is back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
freshly shaved, no more beard. That was 2020.
Let me hand it to Amanda for being here because let me tell you, she's saving like 8 dogs right now, like 8 stray dogs that she found today. She's finding homes for. So like for you to sign on here, girl, thank you.
Amanda, I've lived here for 5 years, I think now, and I've only found 1 stray dog. How did you find 8 in one night?
So she started off at a gas station today, found one dog that she knew had just had puppies, okay?
Okay.
Found the gas station owner, found the owner of the dog, who then told her that there's, I think she said 2 puppies or 3. I'm not even sure if she's even positive, but now she's getting the paperwork to like surrender the dogs to her because she can't just take them because you can get sued. Then at the same time, this same gas station owner or worker texted her and was like, "Oh, by the way, I have 4 more dogs that need homes." So now she's working with a million dogs. So
You
I'm
can't just
sure we'll,
you can't just drop that on somebody. You can't be like, oh, you know what, that woman that I saw before, she's a good dog person. I'm gonna drop 4 more
right.
on her.
But Amanda is like hands down the biggest. I mean, she will find a place to take a dog, like hands
Like
down.
out of all the New Year's resolutions that I could have thought of, one was not take on 8 new dogs. So
But I will take
good for
on
you.
one. So Amanda, if you need one, I will definitely take one.
If
So
if
anyways,
you drive one up here, I'll take one until it gets a home. But
yeah. So anyways, I'm thanks Amanda, because she is literally just voice messaging me about all these dogs that like need a place to, because
gosh,
they're outside. They have them out on chains, and it's cold at night.
freezing. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horrible.
Good
So
luck.
anyways,
Thanks for doing that.
okay.
That's all.
Amanda,
Uh,
you're an angel.
hey, real quick before we get started,
Yes.
cheers. I
Cheers.
made a cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm.
Amanda is the new Aunt Julie with dogs. And Brad, I was texting you just a second ago, but I didn't finish my text message. My dad's moving, and I got boxes of Grammy stuff. And I'm going to call you later because I found some like absolutely incredible things that I think you're going to really dig. So I'll call you later. I meant to text you.
All right.
So anyways, Amanda said she likes my hair. Thank you. I got this hair dryer not too long ago. Did I talk about this last time? The cool hair dryer I got?
So did
And
Amy, right?
it is the most incredible thing in the entire world. It literally takes 5 minutes, and it's for lazy girls like me. So yes. So
That's what you got Amy, right? Or
I
did
told your mom
or
to get it
oh,
for her, yes, but then I don't think she liked it. But she should have tried it because I'm telling you, it is so, so, so good.
oh, it's look, it's in there. It's part of the rotation. It'll get used.
Yeah. All right.
So
So tonight we're
here,
playing best slash worst New Year's resolutions, right? Like, I mean, I guess whatever they probably start off as good and then turn into crappy.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm folding
Who's
up
going first?
I'm folding up some papers here, so we'll do it that way. I don't know what I got, so I'm just gonna go like this in my hand,
That's fine.
right?
Yep.
And first up tonight I can already see it. Scott.
Oh, he wanted to go first. That you know what?
Actually, I think it's tough to go first on this one. I'm glad somebody else is. Dry January. Oof, that's a good one. Lizzie.
Okay, and then
Lizzie
Jimmy.
and then me. So Scott, Lizzie, me.
I already know what he's
Worst.
going to take for the first one, so I don't even have to ask him. I know he's taking dry January. Right, Scott? You're taking dry January? He goes, I don't trust anybody that doesn't drink. Yeah.
It's a pretty one. That can be the worst for sure. That's for sure.
I mean, I like a modified dry January, maybe like don't drink during the week type of deal, perhaps, but I don't know. That's for the birds.
You consider the week, because I could be on that too. You know, I could do like, the week to me is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I could handle that.
Yeah, I mean, depending how many dogs we find in the middle of the road and have to rehome, that has a lot to do with it, right? Okay.
Right. For each dog you drink, you can drink, or for each dog you take in, you can drink one day of the week.
Right. Okay, so my turn. I'm gonna take, and I think the moms out there can appreciate this. And I am gonna take, like when you're like, oh, I'm not gonna give my kid as much screen time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because we all know it's a freaking lie. Okay, because let me tell you. So less screen time for kids.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if you say that that's lasting, you're lying. Because there's just no. I mean, I maybe less, but I mean, there's just like, come on. The
Yeah.
kids need the iPads. They need the TV. Let's be real. How do you survive?
Whoa. And not only they, yeah, like you said, like they don't need it, we do.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Like they're home with us all the time right now. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna get the iPad.
definitely something we probably say. We don't even use that as a New Year's resolution. We say that like on a weekly basis, and it goes off the hinges pretty quick.
Pretty
Uh,
quick. So yeah, less screen time for kids. I mean, great for you if you can get that, if you can successfully do that, but I can't.
Good luck. We can't. Send tips. That's
Yes,
what we
let us
these
know what you do with these monsters in your
picked off hotline. Let us know. Your
email us in. Let us know.
stuff.
Okay, so what are you gonna take?
All right. I'm gonna do making a budget or not spending.
Okay.
Because you guys know me,
Yeah.
I like to spend, and it's
Yeah.
really tough not to go spend and to make some sort of budget because you do, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be really careful about
Yeah.
buying alcohol, or I'm gonna be really careful about buying whatever, or eating
Well,
out, or
and then they give you this huge stimulus check, like $600, and you're like, oh my gosh,
what do we do?
what do we do with it?
So, and it's 600 for each person, right? So we have five people. So like, that's $3,000. What am I gonna do? So I was like, oh, we got $3,000. That's awesome. Amy's like, let's put it in there 529, and I'm like,
Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of that either. I would be like, I would need to buy something.
yeah,
Because the point of it is to stimulate the economy. You're supposed to spend it.
right, right.
Amanda says, I'm loaded, I'm lost in my pile of cash. You lie, you're buying dog food.
Amanda's
That's what you're doing.
It's like Scrooge McDuck over there diving into a bunch of coins. All right, and my second one is there's two really good ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with diet because there's no
Yeah.
way. There's no way. You could say like, look, I'm gonna try not to eat cookies, and if you got kids, there's cookies everywhere, and it's impossible. Try not to eat like snack on goldfish. Good luck with that because when you pick up their bowl of goldfish, gotta try one.
Right. I know.
So.
And then it's like, I have the best intention, truly, but like I feed Camden mac and cheese and I'm like, well, am I really going to throw away the rest of this? Because that's wasteful. Like I might as well just finish it off, right? I mean, like, hello.
Right, and you want to taste it before your poor kid has to. You want to make sure it's safe for them.
Of
right?
course. Is it too hot? Is it cold? I mean, we have to make sure these things, right?
Every time the mac and cheese is over on that like stove over there, like,
Mhm.
and I have to walk back to get something, I shovel not just like a normal size spoon, like whatever I was stirring it with, amount of mac and cheese. So
Right.
yeah. So those are
I
my
know.
two.
Okay, so my next one is going to be probably, well, I don't know if it's going to be a popular opinion, but it was one that I started doing January 1st, and I already hate it more than anything, and it is unsubscribing to emails.
Mm.
So it sounds like a good idea because I delete the same emails every flipping day. Okay, so like every day I delete 50 emails. Okay, but first of all, these people make it near impossible to unsubscribe. Okay, so like you hit here, pick your option, unsubscribe, type something. It's like ridiculous.
Go to the website, tell us why you're unsubscribing. Do you want to unsubscribe from everything or just this or that or this?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
So they make it about as convoluted as possible. So they're like, actually, we just want you to receive these emails till you're dead. Like literally, like that is what they want. But I have been trying to be conscious about like, okay, I don't ever read this email. Let me unsubscribe. It's an endless task. It's literally one of the worst things. But now that I've started, I'm like, I need to keep going, you know?
Right. It's kind of addicting. Like you're just like, it feels good when you hit unsubscribe. You're like,
feels good, but then the next day you get an email from the same company and you're like, oh, that didn't work.
Get the DSW email again the next day and you're like, what?
Kristen said then you get an email follow-up. Yeah.
Sure is. So here's the trick. Here's what Amy and I do.
Okay.
Amy and I, whenever we're asked to put our email in,
yeah,
we put each other's in. So we really mess with each other. So like she'll be like, oh, did you sign me up?
Can you not? Enough.
It's really
not
fun.
Not
All right. Anyway, we don't really do that. We don't do that at all.
No.
So don't listen.
I hope he didn't listen to that because then I'm going to get, I worked so hard to unsubscribe.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's right, especially during Christmas, like you got to sign up for everything as you're buying. So it's like you're screwed.
There's
you gotta
no way. And then it's like you're checking out at a store and they're like, "Can I get your email?" And it's like, and it's like, what are you
No,
supposed to really say? I put my ex-wife's email in. Brad, that is an
nice,
excellent
Brad.
idea.
Good
Thank you
work.
very much. That is
If they ask you for your email,
fantastic.
just say like, "Can I have your email?"
Yeah. Could I get yours?
Yeah. It's like the newest telemarketer thing. Anyway, all right,
Yeah.
Scott.
Okay, so Scott is taking less social media,
Hmm.
which
Well,
if anyone knows our obsession with TikTok, like it ain't happening. Like, it's just not.
now you all realize you can't do that that resolution because you have to watch us. So less social media would mean
Right.
less us, which means just not good. So
What? Okay. Okay, and his next answer is a new fitness routine.
yeah, that was my other
Because
one.
we all know it's like we try so hard, and I am one of those people, but it's like really when it comes down to it, a new year is not going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh no.
you're either going to, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. What do you got,
Okay.
Lizzie?
Um, let me see. So my friend Kristen really helped me out big time. I posted a post earlier asking for New Year's resolutions that people had, and she was the only one that got back to me. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. And she had one that I really love, but yet it's impossible for me. So I'm going to just share it, and that is to cuss less.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a great resolution, but yet I already know I would fail. So
Yeah.
it's a fantastic resolution. Just not really one attainable to me, so I find it one of the worst.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty impossible. I try as much, so it's kind of weird because like
That's bullshit.
because,
I know, I feel you.
um because we have our kids and then I'm out with like my clients talking to them and then like I'll be talking to them and be like, "Oh my gosh." And be like, "Did I really just say oh my gosh?" Like, come
Right,
on, man.
right. No,
So,
I
yeah,
mean, I've definitely had to cuss less around Camden because he repeats everything. So, like, that I can censor myself. But it's like, as soon as he goes to bed, it's like, bleh. Like, it just, like, the whole day's worth comes
it's
out. You
like
know what I
whatever
mean?
you can get
Right,
to.
right.
I said it tonight and I said it as I was walking outside because I dropped something and I said the GD. And
Oh,
Ashton turns over and goes, GD. And I was like, okay, shouldn't say
yeah,
that around you anymore.
perfect. It's
All
so
right.
bad. Camden's a literal parrot. And like it doesn't I mean, it is so, so bad. And it's like things we said like 3 weeks ago that he repeats now. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like, oh yeah, he forgot about that. He did not. He absolutely did not. Like it's coming back. I know it's coming. It's just a matter of when.
Yep.
All right, so what are you taking?
Look, so Patty Kanya, that's how you say it, right? Patty Kanya's on.
Yes,
So
that's
I think
Nick's
we
mom.
have every Kanya on right now. There's like 9 people watching, and I think
They're getting t-shirts because they are the real fan club here.
deal. All right, all right, my first one. This is tough. I wish I had a post telling me some of the good ones. I think I'm gonna say like trying to get organized,
Organized.
or like yeah, like putting things in the right place, or organizing like my work stuff, or
Yeah.
just I'm gonna be more organized this year because that, that ain't happening. It's
And
late right
but
now.
I do love screaming at our kids less. Another impossible.
Yep,
Amy, that's a good one. Yes.
happened tonight.
I literally always say, oh, I'm not going to yell at anymore. And the second later, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
it's just impossible.
yep.
And you know what? You know what scares me is the parents that really are like, I don't yell at my children. You're lying to yourself
You're
because
just
how in the world do you
blow up.
not yell at your kids?
It's
Like,
gonna blow up one day.
right. I mean, there's just no way. Okay, what are you taking next?
All right, man. I wish I could think of some more. Maybe it's just because I don't make enough resolutions for myself that I can't even think of it.
That was a fantastic passive aggressive way of saying I cheated when you were like, I wish I had somebody else. It's funny.
Wait,
Listen, I posted a status that said, hey, I need some help out with this topic tonight.
oh, for that. Hey,
And
look,
your passive aggressive self was like, "Oh, I wish I had somebody giving me answers." I even tagged you so you
smart,
wouldn't be
man.
able to see them.
He could see right through me. No, Brad, I'll tell you the truth. Like behind the scenes, if I could show you guys, for all of these, typically, I do try to prepare a little bit so we're not on camera just like, "Bleh." So sometimes we have something. Tonight, zero preparation. There was a lot of stuff going on.
We barely got on here, so
So yeah, just being here is enough. All right, let me see. What is, oh, like trying to go to bed at a more normal time.
yeah, bedtime.
Like,
Get more sleep.
good luck to that, especially when you're designing picked off boxes and you got all these. The problem is the kids go to bed and then Brody eventually goes to bed and it's like, this is my time. It's just
Yeah,
me. And so
I
you get
know.
to be and all that other stuff, but that,
And it's like, I feel like it's the whole time you're sitting there, at least for me, like, I know I'm like, I should probably go to bed. But
yep,
then there's like another part of me that was like, why would I go to bed? Because I'm finally enjoying my day. Now it's
yep.
9
And
o'clock at night, you know?
And there's these things where like you, what does it say? Amanda's saying I'll be in bed by 10. Yeah. Like there's these things on apps that are supposed to tell you when to go to bed. The problem with that is there's an off button. So I would just turn it
Right,
off. Okay, I'm
right,
not gonna.
right,
So yeah, going to sleep at a normal time, that's just not happening.
right. Okay. So my next one is going to be, um, and I am 400% guilty of this one this year, but it's using a fancy planner.
Yeah. Trying to get
Okay,
that.
so let me tell you something. I got this planner for myself and my neighbor, and it is so complicated that like I don't even know where to start. Like it's overwhelming to look at. Like it's like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m. Like I mean, it is like literally like to the hour. Like list your 5 goals for the day, list 3 things you're grateful for, plan out your day, drink enough water, exercise for 30 minutes. It's
Ooh,
overwhelming. And like literally reading it, I'm like, I've never started it because we took it last weekend. I went away, we took the planner up and we're like, we're gonna go through this. It's so overwhelming. I'm like, you can't even, like, this is not attainable. So
it's
it's empty.
overwhelming, but you know what's super exciting about it is the one thing that I said was not a good resolution is you get to spend money to buy it, and that feels so good. It feels so good. You're like, look at this shiny thing that I got. Look at all the cool
Yeah,
pages.
like I was like so
Uh,
excited, but like it's almost like too overwhelming to even use because I'm like,
right.
okay, it would take me 3 days to plan one day, and then how am I gonna ever continue that? You
You
know?
can't. No, it's unattainable because you're spending more time writing down what you're gonna do than doing what you're supposed to do.
And I'm like, my
And,
days
and
are very much like I could have a great plan, but it normally doesn't happen. Like I could have the best intention to get this done here and this done, and it's like by the time I know it, it's 6 o'clock and I've done nothing.
doesn't happen. Nope.
Ugh. So using the fancy planner,
Out. Fun to buy.
next.
Bad to use it.
It
Uh,
looks pretty. It's very pretty. It's very nice. It's just
You
I'm
know what
probably
it,
never
you
gonna
know what
use
it
it.
becomes? It becomes a cool doodle book for Camden, is what it eventually will become.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
what happens. Cam's like, I want to draw, and you're like, well, I'll
Here,
use this.
design my 5 o'clock. Here.
Right.
All right, Scott.
All right, got. Are we doing one more round? Are we going to go around again?
We could go one more time around. Do you want?
That works. Yep.
Okay. He's saying no eating out.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So no like restaurants.
Yeah. Trying to like save on that
Good for
calories.
him. He came home with Mexican food today, so he didn't last with that one.
Nice. See, I want
Um,
to go to eat out more. I feel like Amy and I never get
what?
any.
Support local business is his next one. Oh, okay. No, what's your next one, Scott?
I think those were two, right?
No eating out. He's saying he supports local business
Uh,
when he's
uh,
saying he
uh,
doesn't. Scott, what's your next one? Yeah.
that's what I was worried about. I was like, am I going to have enough to get through
Yeah,
another
we only need one more each.
one more each? Okay, I could let's see if I can scrounge something up. What do you go with? Does
Oh,
he have?
he's saying no gambling.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, I could do that one fine, but
Yeah, yeah,
okay, I'm gonna take like staying on like a vitamin or supplement regimen.
yeah. That's good. That's good.
Like take your vitamins.
Yeah, because that's really impossible. And then they
And
cost so much money. And
well, Amanda had a good one that she said a skincare routine, and I'm trying really hard at sticking with that. As you can see, look at this. I mean, I'm sure it shows. But that's really hard for me because before I go to bed, I just want to go to sleep, and I don't. All right, Cam, we see your
right.
tattoo.
What do you got, buddy? All right. Oh man, I'm trying to struggle through this last one here. Uh,
Okay, buddy.
I think the one that I like am terrible at, you already said, but I got to go with it because you didn't say it as one of yours, but it was one of your things in your planner.
Mm-hmm.
Is I try probably 100 times per year to say, I got to drink this much water every day.
Oh yeah, water.
You know how long that lasts? About 5 seconds after I say it, because then I'm like, nah, I don't really want water.
As I
So
crack open a beer.
there's ice in my drink. Like that's water, right? Like most things are made with water. I brew my coffee with water, so I'm getting all that.
Right.
But yeah, I can't stick to that. I can't stick to it.
Getting rid of subscription services you don't use, that's a
Right.
good one.
Yeah.
Amanda Camden was just in the bathtub. He just got out. So he
Yeah.
uses like 3 or 4 bath bombs a day. We're
That's
going broke. We're going broke over bath bombs and bubble baths, to be really honest with you. So let's hope this game picks up because I mean we need to.
how could it not pick up with what we're doing here? Like, I mean, if
I know.
any, we're gonna start getting sponsors for what we're doing. So
I
uh,
mean, we did get an email today from someone,
we did get
a random person saying,
Mom's Choice Award.
would you like to
Like
purchase?
buy an award from us. It's like a participation trophy. Like your
Yeah,
kid can play in this league. It's gonna be
right.
$1,500. You're gonna get a trophy out of it.
Yeah, they said if you pay us $300, you can be part of the Mom's Choice of games or something like that. We're like, oh, is this? Wait, sorry, I was baiting the monster. I had no time to prep for my next pick. That's okay, Scott. You did a good
Oh,
job.
gambling was really good. That was a
Yeah,
good.
that's a good one.
Um, but yeah. So actually, you know what? If any of you guys want to make up an award for us and make it all pretty and stuff and send it to us, like
Actually, if someone could, that'd be great. Like best
pick the
lives on a Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Like
yeah.
something. If someone could make us that like a starburst that we could like stick onto something somewhere, please do that.
Yeah, we will not pay you $300 though. Sorry.
We're not gonna make you $300. Amy was so quick. She was like, no, this is $300.
Well, I read it. I was like, wait a minute. So why do we like? First of all, they're gonna have to try our game, and there's like a disclaimer that's like, you may not even get picked. It's like,
Right.
why am I gonna pay you that much money to maybe get a sticker? No,
Right.
thank
And
you
then
though.
I found them on Instagram because I was like, well, let me see like what's their deal.
Uh-huh.
And they have like 2,000 followers. So it's like this is definitely not worth it. But
Yeah,
regardless, I'm like, oh, well, at least they found us. I wonder what hashtag I used that they found us under because I'm gonna use it again.
I think they're just like going through our Facebook and looking at how awesome we are at doing this. That's got to
Yeah,
be
I'm sure.
my only. I see Bo in the background.
Yep, he's back there.
Yeah.
He's back there.
Anyway, so what's new? Are there any other updates? Well, let's say, all right, we finished the draft. It was worst New Year's resolution.
Let me go through them one time. So Scott said dry January, less social media, a new fitness routine, no eating out, and no gambling. I said less screen time for kids, which is BS. Unsubscribe to emails, which is a pain. Cuss less, use a fancy planner, and take your vitamins. And Jimmy, you said spending less or creating a budget, an extreme diet, getting organized, get more sleep, and drink enough water. They're all good.
They're all good. I love Lizzie, and I'm sure Brad picked this up too. All you guys out there, whenever Lizzie reads hers, there's always a little like, ooh, that's bad, or that's not good, or ooh, that was.
I mean,
Read
next
Scott.
time you're welcome to write them down and
You do a
read them
great job.
yourself
Actually,
if you want.
I
That's
really
fine.
should thank you for doing that because I stand here got nothing going on. So I appreciate it.
Scott was like,
But
"Can you write them neater so we don't have to rewrite them?" I'm like, "No, I can't." In the moment, I just like jot it down. Like I don't know what it is about being on live that I just like. I don't know. I can't keep it neat.
you
Like
literally
they
can't.
look like they literally look like I don't even know. Like they're just horrible. I
It
can't do
looks
it though.
it looks great. I literally can't do anything else in focus. If I was writing them down, I would forget every pic that was taken, and I'd just be like, "Mm."
Right. Like that's what I mean. Like I it's like it takes everything just to be able to write it down. So, you know,
Steve, there's a
anyways.
lot of preparation that goes into this. Like you might not think it, and it probably doesn't show in the
Right.
quality. There's like a little bit of preparation that goes into it.
My hair looks great.
Two things
Carissa,
on-
thank you. Oh my gosh, so much love for my hair. Carissa, I will okay, so I have this new hair dryer that is like a um I don't know, it like is a brush hair dryer and it is like $30 on Amazon. It's the best thing I've ever gotten. I've tried to get it for like told like everyone I know about it because it's for lazy people like me. I never dry my hair. But now that I have this thing I do, I'll send it to you, Carissa, because it's
Look,
life changing.
what you should do is just set your resolutions really easy like that, and just say, "This year I'm going to have a better hair routine," and boom, you've done it. You've been there.
Right.
You got
I
it.
literally did do, I mean, it literally takes me 5 minutes now. It's so crazy. You should tell Amy she needs to try it. It's
She'll give
amazing.
she'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carissa,
So
you can't afford it. You can. It's not, it's like L'Oreal or Revlon or something. It's not even like any big deal. It's like the most basic of all tools. It's just,
are we having a little like picked off cat fight in the comments? Is that what's
oh,
going on?
please. They're always, this is them. They're
Oh,
like, yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
It's Amanda has a little bit of like jealousy with like Chris and I being such good friends and like it's really her best friend. So like that's where this is coming from.
This,
Just
yeah,
we'll keep it off
really,
off the live. Don't worry about it.
yeah. Hair
Well,
care is really hot debate in like heated.
he says don't encourage her. I know, Amanda, that would drive you nuts.
We should have you
Um,
do is we should have like Amanda and Carissa come on and do it and do one of these, and they should just
Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that. Carissa is in San Diego or San Francisco, something
okay.
I think out that way. But so we'd have to like coordinate with her time difference unless she
Uh,
wants to just not live over, in California.
yeah,
Come,
would
she'll embarrass your brand though.
well, we wouldn't do it under the picked off page.
Yeah, we'll do it under Amanda's. Um, okay, so anyways, updates really fast. We are like literally uploading at the moment to what's his
One
name?
page. Yep.
Whatever, wherever we're uploading these to in China. And so we've paid,
We're uploading them
we've
to.
we've paid, we've designed, we're uploading. So now I mean, it's like we're there. It's just, you
We've
know,
literally spent. We've literally spent. I think we've looked through the cards. Oh, Kimmy's on. Kimmy is my yeah. Kimmy's number one.
Kimmy.
Um, so we've spent I don't know how many times going over the cards. I think we've gone over the cards 1,000 times each. And if you guys
A
don't like any
thousand.
cards, it's Scott's fault because he's not on camera. So
Right.
blame Scott. But anyway, no, just kidding. So we're getting there. We're so close. I literally once I get that like game in my hands and we do this and we surprise everybody with the live, it's gonna be so fantastic. So
I
I literally
know. It's going to
and
be a taking shots type of celebration because it has been a legit labor of love.
sure has. It
Not
is.
so much for me, but for the other one, for this guy,
Yeah.
he has literally worked his tail off
So
designing this game.
Scott is like the IT, the speaks Chinese. He's like the guy that deals with our China partners all the
Yeah.
time, and he came up with God knows how many of those topics. Like that spreadsheet is ginormous that he came up with, and then like Lizzie's the Instagram and like good ideas, and Amy's doing Facebook and good ideas, and then I'm trying to learn like Adobe Illustrator. We're all doing stuff, and it's all like juggling kids, juggling jobs. Like I have to wait till after my job's done to do it. Scott has to wait till after his, and like a separate email box. We got I don't even know. It's
And
crazy.
then it's like, luckily for us, China's like exactly 12 hours behind us. So when they're working, we're sleeping. Well, we should be. And then that's the only time we can communicate with them. So like Scott's up at like midnight talking to
Talking
Aaron
to
in
Aaron.
China.
Then we had Lily. We had Lily for a minute, and then Lily, I guess, got let go. She wasn't very good. And
Yeah.
now we're back to Aaron, so I think we're back on track. So I don't know. We'll see.
It's
We'll see.
just, I mean, you think like it's like, oh yeah, you just make this game, but then when you think about all the little parts to go into like printing something,
The,
I
the
mean, it's
UPC,
unbelievable. Like
uh,
even to wrap your head around like the way the box is folded and which way this writing goes and like how it's gonna look. I mean, it's the littlest, craziest details that like you just, I mean, it gives me a whole new appreciation for categories, let me tell you.
for any game box, like just
Right. Like
like that
it's just
graphic designing in general is crazy. I literally had to, and I told Scott, I had to print out a piece of paper with fonts on it. So like I had to see what font was actually what size because I was like, I don't know, is 8 too small to read? And so I was like, so literally I have a piece of paper next to what I'm doing, and it's like, is 10
yeah.
okay? 11 okay? I mean, just the silliest stuff. So, and not to mention, we transferred all our money to a bank. It's a really good bank, and we found out that they're closing. So now our money
Yeah.
from the bank is going to another bank. So it's just
And it's
like,
not like just opening up a bank. You have to like give your, you know, your EIN number, your LLC paperwork. You have to sign stuff like as owners of a company and like submit all of this. So it's not just like, oh, we'll just grab another bank account. Like there's a whole nother process. And we get
well,
this email and we're like, of course the bank we chose is going out of business. I mean,
I wish,
literally 3 days after that, we literally just got the credit card in the
yep,
mail.
yep.
Amanda says, welcome to December
It's
45th, 2020. That's right. Yep.
absolutely what it is. Yeah,
But I mean, we're grateful. We're like, I mean, the things we've had to deal with are very, I mean, it's part of the process, but it's just for people that are not you like never anticipated making a game, like it's just, I don't know, there's just a lot into it that like you just, I never would have thought about ever.
oh, but it is fun, and it's fun
It
learning
is
everything.
fun.
So, but
But
anyway,
we actually have, and I've been holding off on sharing it, but we have a sneak peek of the back of the box, which is like a
I,
huge part. I mean, that is like our, if you guys have ever walked down like the game aisle, like the front of the box, like, you know, the name, like whatever, but like the back of the box is like really like the most important part because it gives you
with
like a visual.
hitting, visual, understanding of the game. So like we read that like people, and this is online, but it's probably also true in like stores, people make a decision on like whether or not they're gonna buy that game in like that. So like it
Right.
has to be very
So like words don't do
hitting,
much for us. So like
right?
we need something visually appealing and that makes sense and shows what we're trying to do. So like that was our biggest challenge is explaining this game in a matter of graphics that makes sense to someone that looks at it for 10 seconds when they're looking at it on the shelf.
Right.
So we have it done. Jimmy has it done. Really, I can't take a single bit of credit for it because he is the one that did all of this. But we're gonna share like the image of it on Instagram and Facebook because it is just he did such a good job. So
Well, you guys
to
helped with
Jimmy.
figuring out the design and what it would look good. Scott says he when he's checking something out, he always looks at the backside. Um,
Of course he does. Of course he does.
so
Thank you, Scott, for ruining the nice moment I was giving praising your brother. But thank you, Scott. We appreciate that comment.
that's how we roll. That's how it works. We can't build anybody up too much, all right? We can't, but
Anyways, so we're going to share that pretty soon because we want you guys to see like the process we're on. Of course, we know a lot of you have pledged to the Kickstarter. So like we know you're waiting on your copy of the game. So we want to show you that we're actively working on this. Like
yep.
literally it's done. You will see it. We're going to post it, I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow, something like that. And we wanted you guys to see that, like, I mean, we're getting there.
Yep.
We're really, 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 I mean, they have been paid. We're just waiting on like the process of like submitting all these files. Like
Putting it
if you
all in.
imagine like a deck of cards, we have to submit each card as its own file. So like it's a lot of, it's not like a simple email that you can just like zip send. Like it's just not that
It's like
simple. So
it's like card deck one, card deck one, card two, card deck one. I mean,
right.
over
It's
and over.
it's like, I mean, and then we have to worry about, well, what order, I mean, we have to order the cards and make sure we submit them in the right way. So like, it's not just like, oh, yep, we're done in a simple submit. Like, it's just not that simple. I mean, we're doing it. It's almost, I mean, we're on our way, but it's a lot more than just a simple, here's our
Right.
game, print it. Like, it's just not that easy. So
For some reason, I thought it would be that easy, but apparently it's not. I don't know why we thought like, oh, this is good, because we made the prototype. Scott made the prototype so easily. I was like, well, let's just click it
so
again.
easily.
Happen again. Anyway.
And now I had talked to a few people on Instagram when we were first starting, like other people that had like games that were like in our like interest, and they all said to me, you might, it's a lot of work to like actually get the game to, production. And we were like, how hard could it be? Yes.
Month later.
It is a lot of work. I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, we're almost there. But anyways, we'll post the images for you guys so you guys can at least see what we're working on. And then hopefully we'll get them delivered by the pallet to South Carolina soon.
You're gonna need a warehouse. We'll get you like a little pod for outside, a little storage pod.
I think we're gonna use the bonus room for right now.
It'll look nice in there.
Yeah, it'll look really nice.
A lot of red. Anyway.
Anyways, okay, so I will post these like always. Someone needs to pick a winner.
Yep.
And we will also post for you guys either like later on tonight or tomorrow. We'll show you guys what Jimmy did for the back of the box and show you his amazing work. And yeah, if you have any like feedback for us, let us know. If you see something that you don't love, we haven't like totally submitted that part yet. So if you don't love it, let us know and give us some good feedback, because we still have time to make a change.
Yeah, true. Like, you guys are part of this whole thing too. Like, you helped us all along. So if you see something, then be awesome. And then we need another topic for next week. So Brett, thank you. Like, this was a fun
good
topic.
one. Yeah.
I was struggling with it at first. I was like, and maybe it's because I don't come up with enough New Year's resolutions on my own. But anybody that has another one, we'll post this week, or if you guys want to put it in here, we'll go back and read it. So thank you for doing that.
What's next week? Do we have anything like, nothing really crazy going on, I guess? So like any topic would be good.
There's like, we're eventually getting to the Super Bowl, so maybe some Super Bowl type topics.
Yeah, we could do and maybe like football mascots.
Football mascots.
We could do cool. What's that? Like the battle one. You know what I mean? Something like that.
That could be funny. There's a lot of explaining that has to go into that one. So.
Or we could, you know what we could play?
What's that?
Best football stadium food.
That's always a good one. Since we can't go there, let's
none of us are going to the football stadiums, but like if we did Scott's inauguration, like what are we gonna play for that?
We've chosen to stay away from
we're not. No, but if we did NFL, like I don't know, like stadium snacks, like I don't know, like I've been to the Super Bowl. We know Amanda, and we know who you didn't take with you. So.
Ooh, snap. Yeah, like stadium snacks is really good.
We could do that, or
like Super Bowl party snacks, or like build your best Super Bowl party.
We could do that.
All right, we'll come up with some stuff.
All right, so let us know what you guys think. Those are some ideas, but you guys always have better ones, so leave them for us. And I don't know, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Love you, Lizzie. Thanks for always doing this. I look forward to it every week, even though it's crazy before we do it. It's always fun once we're done, so love it.
I know.
That's it. All right.
All right.
Guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.